Hi everyone, welcome back to another Late Clues by Sam. We have a tricky one today. Is it Wednesday? It's already Thursday. Because I had a long weekend. I'm totally lost this week, but we are gonna focus now and we are gonna do this. If you don't know Clues by Sam or it's your first time here, it is a daily logic puzzle game we play every day here on the channel, and in it there are 20 people. Each of them must either be a criminal or an innocent, and we gotta find out what they are using the clues that they give us. And there's no guessing involved. If you want to play along, there's a link in the description to take you to it. I'm gonna start mine right now and explain my logic as I go, so if you need any help, I might be able to help you. Let's see. So we start with Linda telling us that exactly 2 innocents in row 5 are neighboring Uma. So Uma has 2 people in row 5 neighboring her. If 2 of them are innocents, that means that everybody here is an innocent. We don't need Linda's clue anymore. Saving now tells us that only one of the 3 criminals neighboring Bonnie is a cook. So Bonnie has 5 people neighboring her, but there's 2 people who neighbor her that are cooks. Only one of them is a criminal. And there's 2 more neighboring Bonnie around here. Sarah now says there's an odd number of innocents above Kita. So if there's 1 innocent we know for sure here above Kita that neighbors Bonnie and is a cook, then that's an odd number, right? 1. There's 1 more person above Kita, and that person couldn't be an innocent as well because that will make 2 innocents, and that's an even number. So we know that Mary is a criminal, and we don't need Sarah's clue anymore. Mary now says that only one of the 3 cooks is innocent. So if we know that there's 1 innocent cook here, then no other cooks that don't neighbor Bonnie could be innocents. Now, we don't need Mary's clue. Gabe says that there's an odd number of innocents above Vince. So same thing. There's 1 innocent here above Vince neighboring Bonnie. And besides those 2 people, there's Mary, who is already not an innocent, and there's Kita. Kita couldn't be an innocent because that will make 2 innocents above Vince, and that will be an even number. So Kita is a criminal, and we don't need Gabe's clue. Kita says that column B is the only column with exactly 1 innocent, so that means that column A needs a second innocent, so at last we have 1 innocent that is a neighboring Bonnie in column A. And we're gonna leave that clue there because it might tell us something about column C. Let's see. Vance says that Noah is one of Ike's 5 criminal neighbors, so Noah is a criminal. Ike has the second criminal neighbor here in column A, and Mary, so that's 3. There's 2 more criminal neighbors for Ike. Noah says that only one of the 7 criminals on the edges is in column B. So there's 2 people on the edges in column B, and they are opposites. One of them is a criminal, the other one is an innocent. There's 7 criminals total on the edge. So how many do we have so far, Gabe? That's 1. We have Mary and Kita, that's 3. And we're gonna have a 4th one who's either Alex or Hall, and we're gonna have a 5th one who's either Bonnie or Wanda. So we need 2 more, and there's 3 more people on the edges. Donald, Pam, and Uma. One of them is an innocent. What else? Oh, we know there's only 1 innocent in column B, right? So if the innocent in column B is on the edge, that means that Ike and Ruby both are criminals. And we get 2 new clues. Ike says there are more innocents in column C than column D. And Ruby says that Olga has exactly 4 innocent neighbors. So where's Olga? Olga has 3 innocent neighbors so far. Olga has 3 criminal neighbors. Why? Why does that happen? It's so interesting. So Olga has 3 criminal neighbors so far, but 4 of the neighbors that she has in total are innocents, and 4 are also criminals because she has 8 neighbors. So 1 neighbor here is a criminal. It happened again. 1 neighbor here is an innocent. That's Linda. Now, she needs 3 more innocents, right? Let's say that Pam and Uma both are innocents. That will make Kumar and Terry opposites. Let's use the lower text because we are not sure yet. And now there's 4 people who are innocents in column D, but we know that column C has to have more than that. And that will mean that everybody in column C would have to be innocent. But there's already a criminal neighboring Olga here. So no, we know that it's neither that both Pam and Uma are innocents. It's neither. It is not, for sure. But could both of them be criminals? And if both of them are criminals, then we know that Donald is an innocent because that's our last two criminals on the edges. But if both of them are criminals, then Olga has more criminals than she should because she has only 4 criminals. So no, they are opposites. Okay. So we know for sure that they are opposites. Upper tag. If they are opposites, then we know that there's a total of 3 innocents in column D. And if there are 3 innocents in column D and column C has to have more than that, then that puts 4 innocents in column C. But we also know that Kumar and Terry are both innocent, so that we can have the total of 4 innocents for Olga, right? What else? Olga and Donald. Bonnie has 3 criminal neighbors, right? So one of them is Ike. The second one is either Alex or Hall, so that makes Donald a criminal. Donald being a criminal makes Olga an innocent because column C has to have more than 3. So that's done for us. We don't need Ike's clue anymore. And we don't need Noah's clue anymore. Or Ruby's. What else do we need? We don't need Zabi's clue. Ike has 5 criminal neighbors, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 criminals neighboring Ike. So to make 5, we need Bonnie to be a criminal, and Bonnie being a criminal makes Wanda an innocent. Nice. So how do we solve this? Oh, Olga gives us a new clue. There are more innocent clerks than innocent cooks. So there's only 1 innocent cook, which means we need at least 2 innocent clerks. How many clerks are there total? 2, I think. Yeah. So that makes Linda and Pam both innocents, which makes Uma a criminal. Now we have a new clue from Pam. There are exactly 2 innocents in row 2. That's Kumar and Linda, so that makes Hall a criminal, which makes Alex an innocent, and we are done the puzzle. Okay, fun. I like it. I am so interested in understanding why do we switch criminals and innocents. Like, right when I'm reading it, I'm reading criminal and saying innocent. That's so interesting. Like, is it because my brain is trying to think ahead and then I'm kind of scrambling stuff in my mind before I say it? It's so weird. But yeah, that goes to show that it's really, really normal to do that. And you just gotta kind of get used to catching yourself when you're doing that and double checking. Oftentimes you can see me double checking, especially right after I do one of these mistakes. Then I have a time in which I'm kind of double checking and making sure, and then I slip up when I get used to it. But yeah, I have a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how it went for you if you did play, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Clues by Sam. Bye bye.